I was just looking at UberPOOL, and I was thinking New York City is now reimbursing UberPOOL.
Really?
Yeah, so it's kind of amazing. You can use your transit check, get pre-tax dollars to buy UberPOOL. And when you think about capital equipment, right, if you think about a rail network, right, you're looking at like a 40-year life of like a rail car or locomotive. Yeah. These things last forever. It's really your choice as to how long they last. So what's really your replacement demand? You're looking at 2-3% of your fleet needs to turn over a year. That's your baseline spending. So when you get like spending above that, it feels like a boom, right? Suddenly you're replacing, like you're expanding 2% and replacing 3%, you're growing like 5%. So your growth goes up like 60%. That's why capital equipment is, I think, a great value area and a great place to trade. You get this like huge expansion. But something like UberPOOL, it doesn't need to take that much ridership away. Like if you take 2% of demand away, suddenly instead of it being 2% expansion, it's 2% below replacement demand because hey, I just don't need as many rail cars in my transit system.
That's pretty interesting.
And suddenly your sales are down. If it's 2% on a 3% baseline replacement demand, that's a 60% contraction in revenue. So I think that is actually going pretty broad as an alternative to public transportation.
Yeah.
And I have never taken UberPOOL, so I should do that as part of my
I haven't either.
My research. But I think the potential for them to buy a transit equipment company, in the case of Wabtec, and find that it was actually a huge error ahead of a major technology change in public transit, which like nobody could see coming except for obviously the people who make transit checks. The ability to use pre-tax dollars is a big incentive.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you look at some of the communities, like that's an enormous reduction in time. It can take enormous amounts of time to commute by bus in some of these markets. So the fact that UberPOOL is picking up a couple other people, maybe you don't really care, and it costs twice as much. I mean, it's like $5. It costs $2.75 to ride the subway anyway.
Yeah.
And if it saves you a lot of time, you can avoid some kind of childcare, daycare charge, or whatever it is. It can make all the difference in the world.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't take that many people to absolutely crush the Faiveley merger. Among the other problems with that merger, like same dynamic, right? Like higher fuel prices push people onto public transportation.